What is up, everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I have something a little different for you guys. I decided it was time to see what I can get for this car, so I went ahead and made a posting on OfferUp and just asking for offers. I didn't have a number in mind. I don't know what amount of money I would sell this car, if I would sell this car for. So I went ahead and made a listing. I put everything that I've done to it, how many miles and everything, all the information you would want to know if you're buying this car. And yes, everything on it works except for the AC. I don't have AC in this car, and it's because I don't really even daily this car anymore. It's just kind of a backup car at this point. So as some of you guys might know, I recently purchased another RSX. In doing so, I was looking at some of the prices for these cars, and it got me thinking what could I get for if I were to sell my Type S. So I went ahead and made a listing for it on OfferUp. I didn't put a price on there. I asked people to make me offers on the car, and I'm gonna be going over the offers I got for this car. So to give you guys a rundown, so for those of you guys that are new to my channel, it's a 2005 Acura RSX Type S. It has all the bolt-ons, well, most of them, not all of them, but all the basic bolt-ons. Has an intake, exhaust, RBC manifold, cams. It's on E85. It's also hooked up to run nitrous. I do run nitrous on this car. It has a Brembo TL Type S, calipers on both sides, obviously stock Type S, and I think it's regular RSX calipers in the back. I think it's the same for the base model, at least from what I've looked up. On the inside, it has aftermarket seats, and ignore that, I already ordered another one. I just haven't had time to install it. So yeah, it's pretty much a complete car, just a little dirty, but it is what it is. Give you guys a whole walk around of this car for those of you guys that are new. So it's a clean car. It is salvage. Unfortunately, they did crash into me a couple years back, so it's a salvage car now, which, at least for me, it does take a lot of the value away. But I'm sure for anybody else buying this car would rather it be clean title. So yeah, that's kind of the breakdown of this car. So yeah, I wanted to post it up because, like, everyone's talking about these used car prices being extremely high, and from what I saw when I bought my base model, it did take me like about a month to find something that was decently priced, at least. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what these cars are going for. I haven't searched for a Type S in a long time. I bought this car 10 years ago. So yeah, I made a listing, and I put all the information that anybody would want to know on there. And I went ahead and I left up the listing for a couple weeks, and I'm gonna say, I don't know if they're lowballing me. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, I would lowball somebody because I'm trying to get the best price. I'm not trying to pay markup on a used car, you know. So I would lowball, but I don't know, some of these people I feel lowballed me a little too hard. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Yeah, so I'll put on the screen what offers I got. So obviously people aren't going to read the listing. That's a mandatory. If you've ever sold anything on anywhere, any app, doesn't have to be OfferUp, could be Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. you could put all the information in your listing, and people are still going to ask you. I don't know why people just don't like to read or something. So here's one that says mileage ? But that is literally on the second sentence of my listing. It says on there 160,000 miles. So I'm not even gonna respond to that. Another dude, what do you want for it? I put on there to make me an offer. A lot of people were asking me what they wanted for it, so that's not really shocking. I mean, oh, actually see a different offer that I didn't see. So we'll start with the lowest to highest. How about that? So somebody offered me $1,000 for my car. $1,000 for my car. I don't even know what to say. I mean, obviously, I mean, there's a little more context to it. She told me what she was asking me what's the lowest I would take for it, and then I told her I don't know. I'm just kind of seeing what you guys will offer me. So she offered me $1,000. I don't know. Seems a little low, but we're gonna ignore that one. So yeah, and then anytime you're trying to sell something online, somebody's gonna come to you with a trade, and it's always the most random cars. It's never like something it's never something that's like close to the value of something like this. It's always some rundown car, and to make it worse, this person didn't even offer cash on top, like $500 or something, dude. But I don't know. This dude offered me a 2007 Mercedes W203 C28 luxury with 120,000 miles, automatic, rear-wheel drive, clean title, tags up to date, brand new transmission. I just dropped it a month ago, all stock, just cut springs. Like, bro, why would you cut your springs? Like, just buy lowering springs. They're $100, dude. I don't know why people do that. Like, you're kind of ruining your original springs. Just keep those in case you ever want to sell the car or want to go back to OEM height. Like, it's not worth you cutting them. The $100 you're gonna save isn't worth it, dude. So, and it has an exhaust leak, but he said he can fix it. Why don't you fix it before you tell me about it? So that way I don't even have to know about it. But anyways, people always do offers like that. So obviously, I mean, I turned that down. A lot of people, this dude asked me if it was a manual. I mean, as far as I know, Type S only come in manual. And then there was a couple offers that I got where people were offering me $4,000, which, I mean, I don't know, is that even close to what these cars are going for? You guys let me know. Somebody offered me $5,000. I think a couple people offered me $5,000 for it, actually. And then this was the highest I had seen up until right now when I opened the app. I hadn't opened the app in a couple days, but somebody's offering me $5,500 for this car. I don't know, is it worth $5,500, or could I get more for it? I mean, I think if I part it out, I would get more back. I would probably get that in parts, but I mean, I know modified cars do bring the value down, but I would think that's, you know, if you just put like a cheap exhaust, maybe an intake for it, you know, you kind of make it not fun. But I don't know, I think the car looks all right. Like, it's what I always see, it's tastefully modified, at least to my taste. At least that's what I think. But anyways, back to the offer. So $5,500 is the most I got. And another trade, here's another trade. This guy didn't put that much information on it, so I'm gonna say this is actually maybe a good trade. Actually, I don't know. It's a 2007 GMC Yukon Denali. So I think that's like the bigger, kind of like the Escalade kind of like car, but it's the Denali, so it's like the top end. So who knows, maybe that might be a good trade. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'll put a picture for you guys up there. Same thing with the other car, because I don't even know what the other car looks like. It's just a Mercedes. It's an old ass Mercedes. And then a lot of people were asking me what do I want for it. I mean, it makes sense, you know, kind of the whole testing waters thing. It might not be that good, but the most I got offered for this car, and I don't know, I mean, I have looked into the Type S, and one with 160,000 miles is very rare. I mean, obviously mine's been modified. I mean, obviously mine's been modified a lot, but still, it's 160,000 miles. It's gonna be hard for you to find another Type S with that low mileage, and I've tried my best to keep that mileage as low as possible, because I don't really drive this car. Like, right now I'm just driving it because my base model is in the shop. So yeah, but as soon as I get my other car back, it goes back to being parked. The only time I bring it out is when I'm gonna go, you know, do some pulls on it, or go for a race, or, you know, something like that. But I don't really drive the car that much. It just kind of sits and goes up in value. So the most I got offered for this car was $6,000, And yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, something different I wanted to show you guys. I guess I wanted to see what I could sell this car for if I ever wanted to. Not that I have any plans to selling it, but you know, I never know. With time, yeah, no, I don't know if I'd sell this car. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, please leave a like and subscribe. And just a heads up on my base model, it's in the shop, having the AC fixed on it, and I'm actually trying to, so I might be able to actually stay within the $5,400 of what Kelly Blue Book says that my base model could be worth if it's clean. Because, well, I'm getting the AC fixed, that's gonna be over $1,000, but I also have a check engine light on it with the PB 420, which is the catalytic converter. So what I found, and I didn't even know I still had it. I went all the way in the back of my garage and I found the catalytic converter for this car that I took off a few years ago. I thought I had sold it when I sold the OEM exhaust, but I didn't. I found it, so I took it to my mechanic and he's gonna try and make it work. Hopefully he can make it work. I think he will, because the guy's good. That's his shop right there if you guys are looking for him. If you're local in the Inland Empire, hit him up. Good guy. He built this car for me already, so good guy. Car runs good. So yeah, he's working on that, and it's already been a couple weeks, so hopefully I can get the car back soon. I would like to drive it again, but in the meantime, I'm driving this car. I've been trying to get some races in for you guys too. I did a race like last week or something with some other Type S, and it was all motor. I didn't spray. I didn't have the bottle with me. I was on my lunch break, so yeah. So anyways, that's enough rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like. Oh, and let me know what you guys think my car is worth. I'm always intrigued to some of the comments that you guys leave. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, some of them are random, but I don't know. I like reading the comments. It's fun to a degree. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, and see you guys on the next one.